You are being lied to about your high cortisol, and let me tell you why. I've worked high stress jobs for years, so I always thought my cortisol was high, and that's exactly what I was being told on the internet. But there are 3 things that people who are trying to sell you cortisol balancing supplements are not telling you. Number 1, how cortisol is even made. It's made by your adrenal glands, which sit on top of your kidneys, and most people don't know that the highest concentration of vitamin C is in your adrenals because that's what they use to create a stress response, aka cortisol. So why do all these cortisol balancing drinks not have vitamin C? Think about that. Number 2 is that high cortisol and low cortisol actually share a lot of similar symptoms, and that's because years or even sometimes months of chronically high cortisol will almost always lead to low cortisol. So that cortisol face that you have, struggling losing weight, having a hard time falling asleep and waking up still exhausted even though you got 8 to 9 hours of sleep, that midday slump, always being tired, that could 100% be low cortisol. I finally got mine tested a year and a half ago, and mine was so low I thought it was going to be high, and it just wasn't. And that's because your body's just protecting you. Super high cortisol is very damaging to your immune system and your metabolism, all these other things. So eventually it'll just start to tank essentially, and you turn into like a zombie. Number 3, that if you don't know if your cortisol is high or low, suppressing it with herbs like ashwagandha can actually cause more harm than good. And they also don't tell you that ashwagandha is not really suggested if you're trying to conceive, if you're pregnant, breastfeeding, have PCOS, or you struggle with thyroid problems. And this is exactly why when I created Minerals and Chill, it was because I wanted an adrenal support that didn't matter if you had high or low cortisol, that didn't matter if you have PCOS, thyroid problems, trying to conceive, pregnant, breastfeeding, or all of the above, because we don't use any adaptogenic herbs. Just vitamin C and essential minerals to help nourish the adrenal glands so they can just do their job.